Hi, this is Gizmo First, and before we get into reviewing this content, which, spoiler alert, I kinda like, I'll dispense with the stuff that might be obvious. The Bombs Dropped event has been going for a couple of days already, so I know that most of you will already have a good idea where to find the Halloween Scorched, but the list of places where they seem to drop most commonly for me personally are of course Morgantown Airport, the train yard at Morgantown, the water park in the north, and the fairground to the west. I have yet to encounter any in the inside instance locations where Scorch are usually present. Places where I expected more to spawn but haven't are Sunny Ski Lanes, Bolton Greens, and surprisingly, having run collision course 5 times, I've only encountered one Halloween Scorch there. Either I'm the most unlucky guy on the planet, or they just aren't dropping in this event with the frequency they did when they were Santas. And this leads me to the subject of the video. This is obvious to anyone who has been playing for a while, but this Halloween's content is basically a reskin of the Scorched Santa event from Christmas. Last Halloween, they activated Fashion Act as a consolation prize and left it on for an insane amount of time, as they didn't have any event lined up because they reckoned Mischief Night was too broken to be put back on. Apparently, it had caused a lot of server instability the year previous, and as seems to be the trend these days, they weren't willing to put effort into it to fix it and make it good, so we got naff hole for the season event last year. So to answer my video's title's own question, yes, this is basically Scorched Santa reskinned, but with a few key differences. The first being the Halloween Candy Bowl, which you can set up to trick or treat other people's bases. I like this mechanic a lot as it forces traffic to people's camps, and when people drop by, they tend to check on your vendor as well. I've personally sold a lot more in the last couple of days than I had the entire previous month. I also appreciate that the daily challenges associated with the event are additions to the usual list rather than usurping any other opportunities to get score XP. If you couldn't care less about the event, its presence won't hinder you in the least. They are putting a lot of prizes out this time. For every Halloween Scorch killed, you are guaranteed a goodie bag reminiscent of the mole miner pails and some candy for your bowl at your camp. All of the Halloween Scorch are legendary, but they don't always drop a legendary item. This is a first for me, and I can only assume that it's another infamous Bethesda bug. Whether these rewards will be an incentive for you to engage in the event or not will depend greatly where you are in the game. For endgame players who already have everything they need or want, extra legendaries might not be such a pull, but if you're still between levels 1 and 100, it could be a motivator. I'm still trying to roll a full set of unyielding Brotherhood recon armor, so the extra opportunities to script legendaries is welcome, though I would say activating double daily script would be a plus here to keep people playing this event, as you will fill up your daily limit fast. Personally, I think that this event is a definite improvement on what we got last year, but comparing something to nothing, something will usually win out. It is a shameless rehash of other events for sure, but implemented pretty competently. The atmosphere is cool, and there is a reason to play while we wait for the Night of the Moth to leave PTS and show itself here. What do you think of the seasonal event? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. This is Gizmo First. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.